Okay, so Vishakha, let's proceed ahead with your mock for Gas Authority of India Limited, and you are a chemical engineer. So let's start it. Vishakha, introduction from your side.
Okay. Good evening, sir. I am Vishakha, and I am resident of Alwar, Rajasthan. And Alwar is very famous for Saripka Tiger Reserve. And my father is the most hardworking person that I have ever seen, and he owns a shop. And my mother is very caring person who takes care of us. I am very enthusiastic and determined person. I have pursued my BTech in chemical engineering from NIT Hamirpur. I am graduated with 9.56 CGPI and my gate rank is 119. And my internship project is mathematical modeling and simulation of first order simple reaction in continuous stirred tank reactor by Simulink. Other than academics, I have been a part of literacy mission and national service scheme in my college itself. So, sir, this is my brief introduction.
Okay, Vishakha, tell me, when did you graduate?
Sir, in this year, 2021.
Okay, and what is the reason why you want to join public sectors?
Okay, sir, if I talk about why I want to join the public sector, so sir, in the public sector, sir, there is job rotation. So I think I will be able to enhance my knowledge in diversified way. And also, sir, there is very friendly working environment that I have heard from my seniors who are working over there. And also, sir, I can get a big project in my earlier stage of the job. So I think there will be very exciting opportunity for me growing at professional level and realizing my potential.
Okay, do you know something about Gas Authority of India Limited?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know the meaning of authority in this?
Sorry, sir. I need to read about that.
Okay. How Gas Authority of India Limited is different from its other sister concerns, other public sectors in oil sector like GAIL, like HPCL, ONGC. So any idea about that?
Yes, sir. Sir, according to me, sir, country is now continuously going towards cleaner fuel, and sir, GAIL is already working in that direction. Like if I talk about the natural gas, so GAIL is continuously distributing and marketing the natural gas, and sir, that is very cleanest form of energy and non-polluting and also very efficient fuel. And also, sir, I talk about the petrochemical business. In that, GAIL is involved, and sir, its demand is continuously increasing. And if GAIL is already working in that direction, and in the recent, it is going to convert the LPG plant that is in Maharashtra, and that is going to convert it into a petrochemical plant to see the increasing demand of petrochemicals. So I think, sir, there will be new challenges over there and new opportunities for me also.
Okay, Vishakha, but you see this Gas Authority of India Limited, if you see entire supply chain, it is fossil fuel based, like carbon based fuel. So that is not sustainable fuel. So how do you say? Yeah.
So that's why now GAIL is going to explore itself in renewable fuels. And now in the recent, it just started, it's going to expand in its business in solar and the wind energy. That is already 20 megawatts. Now it is going to convert into 1 gigawatt. And also, sir, it is going to set up its compressible biogas plant in Ranchi and also going to stabilize ethanol plant. So I think it's working on that. So yeah.
Okay, but tell me one thing. Like suppose in future GAIL shifts totally into renewable energy. What is going to happen to the infrastructure it has created all these years, like pipeline, largest pipeline, and all?
Sir, according to me, GAIL mainly turnover comes from the, if I talk about the natural gas. So, sir, like it is already involved there, and if it is going to explode, so I think, sir, there will be different areas for the GAIL also. So, I think that will be best opportunity. Like if it explodes, so there will be opportunity like at the global level also. So, I think there will be no any effect on the GAIL if it shifts from the natural gas to completely renewable. It will be a plus point just exploring in other areas, I think.
Okay, Vishakha, tell me the 3 things in your personality, soft skills, which convince me to recruit you today. 3 things about you.
Yes, sir. First of all, I am very focused towards my work. And sir, I am very punctual. And sir, I am very disciplined. And yes, sir. It's all about
punctual, disciplined, and focused, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Nikhil sir, over to you.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, Vishakha, my first question is about your project. Can you please elaborate about your project?
Yes, good evening, sir. First of all, yes, sir.
Good evening.
My project title is mathematical modeling and simulation of first order simple reaction in continuous stir tank reactor by Simulink. So, sir, in my project, first of all, I have done the kinetics part. Means I have prepared the mathematical modeling. Sir, model is just an approximation of the physical and the actual system. So, sir, for preparing the model, I have taken some assumptions. Like the reaction is, first of all, it is irreversible and the exothermic reaction. So for that, I have taken my reactor as non-isothermal reactor. And also I have considered it is constant volume reactor. That is very good approximation for the liquid that are incompressible. And also, sir, with the fluid property like specific heat density, all are assumed to be constant in that. So these are the assumptions that I have taken before preparing the model. After that, sir, I have prepared mathematical modeling equations by taking mass and energy balance. So that will give the concentration variation with respect to time. And with the help of energy balance, I will get the temperature profile with respect to time. So, sir, in my project, I have done 3 analysis. One is steady state analysis, second is dynamic analysis. After that, I have... Yes, sir. Sir, in that I have done
the main... What is new in your project?
Yes, sir. The main purpose of this project is to choose a suitable control strategy, because in the CSTR there is exothermic reaction. So, the temperature is continuously going to increase. So, and we know every reaction happen at a constant temperature, at a very specified temperature. So, if it is going to increase, so the main purpose of our project is to choose a suitable control strategy, so that its temperature can remain at a constant value. So for that, sir, I have used different controller. So I have used PID controller. After that, I have used advanced controller, that is model predictive controller. So the main purpose of that to choose different controller, and after that just comparing which is giving best results in my case.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is PID controller?
Sir, PID controller is proportional integral derivative controller. Sir, the integral, due to the integral action, offset increases. Means now the PID controller is going to bring the reactor temperature to its set point at a very fast rate. And also, sir, due to the derivative action, there will be less and less oscillation. So this is about the PID.
Okay. Okay, what is the difference between thermodynamics and kinetics?
Thermodynamics and, sir?
Chemical kinetics.
Okay. Sir, in the thermodynamics, generally we deal with the energy interaction, and also like how one form of energy is going to convert into another form of energy. But in the case of the chemical kinetics, we just study about the reaction. Means reaction, suppose we deal with the reaction and also about its conversion. Like if there is one reversible reaction, it means we need to study about the equilibrium conversion. If we are dealing with irreversible reaction, now we need to see, because in the irreversible reaction that can achieve 100% conversion. So in the chemical kinetics, we generally deal with the conversion, reaction conversion.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, suppose heat is transferred to or from a reacting fluid. Okay, एक केस है जहाँ पर हीट आपका उस रिएक्टिंग फ्लूइड में आपका ट्रांसफर हो रहा है, which is jacketed, that container is jacketed. Okay, so ये केस में LMTD मेथड यूज हो सकता है?
Which method, sir?
LMTD method.
No, sir.
To calculate the heat transfer.
No, sir. In that, sir, I think when we use the LMTD, so there are some assumptions. Like, first of all, the overall heat transfer coefficient should be constant. This kind of, I'm not sure, but sir, I'm just saying it. So I think,
heat
sir,
transfer constant, sir?
Sir, we take the assumption in the LMTD that heat transfer coefficient should be constant. Means I think it should not vary with the temperature, I think.
ऐसा नहीं रहता, ये assumptions नहीं.
So sir, then I think I need to read about that.
Okay, no problem. Tell me about your internship.
Sir, that was my internship that you have asked.
I have asked you about project details.
Okay, sorry, sir. I just described about the internship.
Okay, no problem. Okay,
Yes,
tell me
sir.
what is a reformer?
What is reformer? Okay, sir. In the reformer, we generally convert methane into hydrogen. That is, and that steam reforming reaction occurs. Methane converted means the natural gas is going to convert into hydrogen gas in the reformer.
Okay. What is the different type of reforming reaction?
Sir, I'm not able to recall.
Steam methane reforming, पता है आपको?
Steam reforming, yes, sir. Steam methane reforming, yes, sir. So in that, I just have told now, CH4 reacts with the water and it gives H2 plus CO.
प्रोसेस पैरामीटर्स पता है उसका? प्रोसेस कंडीशन, कितना टेम्परेचर, कितना प्रेशर?
No, sir.
कैटलिस्ट?
I think, sir, nickel catalyst is used for that.
Carrier? Any carrier? Support catalyst?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
एंडोथर्मिक या एक्सोथर्मिक आपका रिफॉर्मिंग रिएक्शन?
So it is endothermic.
ओके ओके, बायोमास से आप हाइड्रोजन प्रोडक्शन कर सकते हैं क्या?
Yes, sir.
कैसे करेंगे बताइए?
Sir, that process, I don't know.
अच्छा, आप एमोनिया कैसे बनाएंगे यहाँ से, नेचुरल गैस से?
Okay, sir. First of all, for the formation of ammonia, we just need of nitrogen and the hydrogen gas, and that ratio should be 1:3. So, sir, H2 gas comes from the natural gas, means the steam reforming reaction of the natural gas. So the reaction is CH4 plus H2 gives H2 plus CO. So from there we will get the H2, and so the N2 comes from the air. So in this way we will get the N2 and the H2, and the reactor there will be reaction in the proportion of 1:3 in presence of iron catalyst. So in this way ammonia will form.
Okay, what is potential flow?
Sir, I think in the potential flow, we generally don't consider any kind of viscous forces. Viscous forces are zero.
Viscous forces are zero.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is fully developed flow?
Okay, sir. In the case of fully developed flow, if I talk about the in the fully developed flow, sir, the velocity is only going to change with the radial direction. It is not going to change with axial direction.
Okay, this is fully developed flow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is hydrodynamically fully developed.
Yes, sir. It is hydrodynamically developed flow. In the case
So what
of
is fully
thermal.
developed?
Sir, in the fully developed flow, any property like it can be velocity, temperature, they are not going to change with the axial direction. They are just going to change with the radial direction. It is fully developed flow. It can be any parameter. Like in the hydrodynamic, it will be velocity. In the thermal, it will be temperature.
What is the difference between fan and compressor?
Okay. Sir, the difference in the fan and compressor is of the pressure. If I talk about the fan, sir, so that delivers air and any gas at a very low speed, and the pressure is of just 0.04 atmospheric. And in the case of compressor, sir, that delivers air and gas at a very high speed, and the pressure that it discharges the gas, it will be of 2 atmospheric, means greater than 2 atmospheric, almost 2 atmospheric to. Yes, sir.
प्रेशर ड्रॉप भी ज्यादा हो रहा है, फ्लो रेट भी ज्यादा हो रहा है, कैसे हो रहा है कंप्रेसर में?
Sir, I said high speed. Yes, sir. In the case of compressor, there is high speed and it will discharge at a very high pressure, up to 2 atmospheric to 12 atmospheric.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
What is positive displacement pump?
Sir, in the case of positive displacement pump, there are 2 types. One is reciprocating, another one is rotary. Sir, in the case of reciprocating, there is some piston kind of thing, and sir, in that there is also cylinder. So sir, there is crankshaft. So when the shaft is going to move, so sir, piston will go forward and upward, and there will be sir intake and outlet valve. So sir, when the piston is at their when piston is at backward, so in that case, sir, the inlet valve is open and the fluid is going to come and it will fill the cylinder. After that, crankshaft is going to rotate again. So sir, this piston move will forward and outlet will open, and this fluid that is inside of the cylinder, it is going to discharge. So in this way, positive displacement pump works. If I talk about the rotary, so in that case, sir, there is two chambers. One is stationary and another one is moving. So sir, in between of the stationary and moving, there will be fluid. So there are teeth in the moving. So sir, in between the teeth and the stationary, there will be very less space, so that the fluid cannot come from the discharge section to the suction section. So in this way, when the moving chamber is going to move, so it will take the liquid. It will also take the liquid towards the discharge side. So in this way, rotary.
Give me one example.
Gear pump, sir.
Your heart is a positive displacement pump or centrifugal?
Sir, the principle is different. Like as I already told, in the positive displacement pump, there is some piston kind of thing, and also there is some rotary chamber. There is no any kind of impeller. But in the case of centrifugal, sir, there is impeller. So it will rotate, and it will also increase the velocity of the fluid, and further this kinetic energy of the fluid is converted into pressure energy. So in this way, centrifugal pump works.
I am asking, human heart is whether a positive displacement pump or not?
Sir. Yes, sir, I think it is.
And for viscous liquid, which kind of pump you use?
For the viscous, we generally use gear pump.
Okay.
Yes,
that is positive displacement pump, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, sir, yes, sir. It is a type of positive displacement.
What is a sort of head?
What, sir?
Sort of head.
Sir, I think setup head, it occurs when the flow rate is very low.
Low or zero?
Zero, sir.
Sort of मतलब पूरा बंद हो गया ना?
Yes, sir. Flow rate is zero. Yes, sir. Flow rate is zero.
Efficiency of pump क्या होता है ये condition में?
Efficiency of pump is also zero, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, sir, I'm done from my side.
Okay, so you can give feedback, sir. Nikhil sir.
Okay. Okay, आपका इंटरव्यू जो होगा ऑनलाइन होगा विशाखा?
Yes, sir.
तो आप ध्यान से क्वेश्चन सुना करिए, क्योंकि आपको प्रोजेक्ट बोला जा रहा है, आप इंटर्न बता रही है, तो ये इधर उधर हो जाएगा, ठीक है? तो अगर नहीं सुनाई दे रहा है तो आप एक बार क्वेश्चन पूछ सकती हैं, वो पैनल को कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पर क्वेश्चन अच्छे से सुनना बहुत जरूरी है वहाँ पर, ठीक है? और आपका रिफॉर्मिंग रिएक्शन एक्चुअली 3 टाइप का होता है। एक स्टीम रिफॉर्मिंग होता है, एक तो पार्शियल ऑक्सीडेशन होता है, और एक आपका ऑटोथर्मल रिफॉर्मिंग होता है, ठीक है? स्टीम रिफॉर्मिंग में वही हम लोग स्टीम ऐड करते हैं, ठीक है? हाई टेम्परेचर स्टीम ऐड करते हैं नेचुरल गैस के साथ हाइड्रोजन प्रोडक्शन के लिए। पार्शियल ऑक्सीडेशन में ये होता है जो आपका स्टोकियोमीटर जो ऑक्सीजन रिक्वायरमेंट है उतना नहीं करके कम देते हैं हम लोग, ठीक है? प्योर ऑक्सीजन नहीं देते हैं वहाँ पर। ऑटोथर्मल में आपका ऑक्सीजन और स्टीम दोनों का कॉम्बिनेशन रहता है, ठीक है? तो ये हो गया 3 टाइप का रिफॉर्मिंग होगी। अब स्टीम मीथेन रिफॉर्मिंग को स्टीम रिफॉर्मिंग बोलते हैं, क्योंकि वहाँ नेचुरल गैस से ही हम लोग हाइड्रोजन प्रोडक्शन करते हैं, और इसका टेम्परेचर रेंज 700 to 1000 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड रहता है, और प्रेशर आपका 3 to 25 बार रहता है, ठीक है? और कैटलिस्ट आपका निकेल है, क्योंकि जो कैटलिस्ट यहाँ पर रिक्वायरमेंट है उसका हाई सरफेस एरिया पर यूनिट वॉल्यूम रहना चाहिए, ठीक है? एरिया डेंसिटी बहुत हाई होना चाहिए कैटलिस्ट का, इसलिए निकेल यूज होता है। और जो आपका सपोर्ट कैटलिस्ट जो यूज होता है वो अल्फा एल्यूमिना होता है, Al2O3, ठीक है? इसका रिएक्शंस देख लोगे क्या क्या रिएक्शंस होता है, वाटर शिफ्ट रिएक्शन कैसे हो रहा है, रिफॉर्मिंग रिएक्शन क्या है, कौन सा एंडोथर्मिक है, कौन सा एक्सोथर्मिक आएगा, ठीक है? और आपने रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी का बात किया, तो बायोमास से कैसे आप हाइड्रोजन प्रोड्यूस करेंगे वो देख लीजिए। बायोमास से हम लोग बायोमीथेन प्रोडक्शन कर सकते हैं, बायोगैस प्रोडक्शन कर सकते हैं, इथेनॉल प्रोडक्शन कर सकते हैं, वहां से हम लोग बायोकेमिकल कन्वर्जन से हम लोग हाइड्रोजन प्रोडक्शन कर सकते हैं। बस वही है, बस हम लोग को वहां तक लाना है, जो उसका फीड स्टॉक है वहां तक लाना है। ठीक है, उतना कुछ इधर उधर का नहीं है कि आपको नहीं, वो बस आपको अप्रोच दिखाना है। आपको वहाँ पर कैटलिस्ट या प्रोसेस पैरामीटर से नहीं बताना है, आपको बस वहां तक लेके आना है कि जैसे आपको हाइड्रोजन प्रोडक्शन करना है, CH4 तक आ रही है आप, तो मीथेन है, आपको बायोमीथेन बनाना है, बस इतनी करना है। ठीक है, या फिर आपको बायोगैस बनाना है। ठीक है, और फुल्ली डेवलप्ड फ्लो में आपका दोनों, मतलब ये होता है कि जहाँ पर आपका टेम्परेचर प्रोफाइल और वेलोसिटी प्रोफाइल दोनों चेंज नहीं होगा। ठीक है, तब फुल्ली डेवलप्ड फ्लो है। ठीक है, वहां पर आपका पाइप एंट्रेंस का इफेक्ट जो रहता है वो नेग्लिजिबल हो जाएगा फुल्ली डेवलप्ड फ्लो में। ठीक है, और काइनेटिक्स और थर्मोडायनेमिक्स ये डिफरेंस है कि थर्मोडायनेमिक्स आपका रिएक्शन का फिजिबिलिटी बताता है, अगर वो रिएक्शन होगा या नहीं होगा ये बताता है डायरेक्ट। काइनेटिक्स रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन कैलकुलेट करने के लिए यूज होता है। ठीक है, और आपका जो LMTD का जो पहला लिमिटेशन है, जो एजम्पशन है, वो होता है कि जो टेम्परेचर चेंज है डेल्टी है, दैट शुड बी द लीनियर फंक्शन ऑफ हीट ट्रांसफर Q। ठीक है, तो आप जहां पर जैकेटेड रिएक्टर में जहां पर रिएक्शन हो रहा है, वो अगर रिएक्शन एक्सोथर्मिक है, तो टेम्परेचर चेंज जो होगा अलोंग द लेंथ वो आपका लीनियर नहीं होगा, बढ़ेगा, ऐसे कर्व टाइप का होगा। समझ, रिएक्शन कर्व पता चल रहा है ना आपको कैसे होगा, वो होगा, लीनियर नहीं होगा वहां पर। तो वहां पर हम लोग LMTD यूज नहीं कर सकते वहां पर। ठीक है, बस यही है। और बाकी अच्छे से दीजिएगा अपना इंटरव्यू, बाद में भी आपको और एक क्वेश्चन पूछा तो वहां भी आपने कुछ और ही आंसर दे रही थी आप। ठीक है, बस इतनी है, बाकी आपका ठीक है, आपका प्रिपरेशन लेवल तो सही है हमको लगा। ठीक है।
Yes.
Okay, so Vishakha, as far as HR part is concerned, they will ask you about why GAIL, information about GAIL, and there are other HR snaps also we have uploaded related to GAIL, and I'm asking some questions to the students related to GAIL. Visit the website and try to answer the questions which I've asked from others also, like what is the difference between GAIL and others, why GAIL only. So some more questions related to GAIL. What is the meaning of authority in this GAIL? That was the question asked couple of I think last season or something from GAIL. So those kind of questions you please prepare whatever I asked you, and maintain your presence of mind, and just give your best. That's all. Introduction part was good, especially when you talked about something about your parents and all. So that part is good, right? And you are NIT Hamirpur graduate, so I think that will be good for you. Your probability of selection is high with this performance, but yes, give your best shot there, right?
Yes. Yes.
They may try to confuse you in the HR, so don't get demoralized or don't lose your confidence. Even if you don't know the answer, don't lose your confidence, right? Maintain confidence so that you can score good, right, Vishakha?
Yes.
All the best for your interview.